My wife locked me out of our own apartment because she was on an important call. I walked away instead of fighting. The next day, when the neighbors confronted her in front of everyone, she completely lost it. And that's when I realized I was done. It was a Tuesday evening and I got home 10 minutes earlier than usual, holding her favorite Thai takeout. I knocked, waited, then texted her. "I'm on a very important Zoom call." "Don't knock again," she replied. I stood there like an idiot, holding dinner as the hallway filled with the smell of pad thai. 10 minutes passed. I knocked again softly. She flung the door open just a crack and snapped. "I told you to wait before slamming it again." I didn't argue. I just walked down the hall and sat on the stairs. I ate cold noodles in silence while people passed by, giving me that awkward, pitiful look. I slept at my coworker's place that night. The next morning, I came back home and she acted like nothing happened. "Sorry, I had a client pitch." "You know how it is," she said, kissing me like she hadn't just humiliated me. I nodded, but inside something shifted. I couldn't unsee the look on her face when she treated me like a stranger in front of our own door. That weekend, we had a building association barbecue. Everyone was there. Mid-con conversation, an elderly neighbor named Mrs. Linton leaned in and said, "We were worried about you. Why was your wife screaming about a call while you stood outside like a lost puppy?" Everyone heard it. Even the building manager looked uncomfortable. My wife tried to laugh it off, but people kept chiming in. "That was you, dude. That was brutal. You okay?" She started panicking, turning red and muttering, "Can everyone just shut up? It wasn't a big deal." She stormed out, muttering something about being ganged up on. I didn't follow her. I just stayed surrounded by neighbors who suddenly saw her for who she really was. That night, I packed a bag and booked a long-term Airbnb. I left a note that said, "I didn't leave because you locked me out. I left because I finally saw how easy it was for you to treat me like I didn't matter." I haven't looked back since. What I didn't say in the note was that this wasn't the first time she made me feel invisible. It was just the first time other people saw it too. The missed birthdays because of work emergencies. The way she'd talk over me when we were with friends. How she never introduced me as her husband. Just, "This is Alex." For months, I told myself she was just stressed. That once things settled, she'd go back to being the person I fell in love with. But now, I realized that version of her might have never existed. Maybe I just fell for who I wanted her to be. At the Airbnb, I started journaling everything I had let slide. The silent treatment over petty arguments, the subtle digs in front of her coworkers, the way she never apologized, only justified, and it made me sick to admit how much I normalized it. One morning, I got a text from her. "Are you done being dramatic? Let me know when you're ready to come home." That was the moment I blocked her number. I didn't even reply because I realized finally that she didn't see me as her partner. She saw me as furniture. Convenient, quiet, expected to be there when she needed me. Out of sight when she didn't. A week later, I filed for separation. Her reaction, another text. "Wow, over one little misunderstanding. You're weak." That text hurt, but it also gave me peace because it confirmed what I needed to know. She was never going to see what she did as wrong, and I was done trying to make someone love me the way I deserved to be loved. I didn't walk away because of a locked door. I walked away because the lock was a symptom of something deeper, something that had been rotting for a long time. And the moment the neighbors called her out and she unraveled, it all came into focus. That was the day I realized I wasn't leaving her. I was choosing myself.